Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Algeria Astra for another Honkai Star Rail stream. Hello, Tommy, Patanashi, J-Wing. I'm glad you all could be here today. So today we are continuing with the main quest. I did a whole bunch of side questing since the last stream. Honestly, it kind of feels like that Shrek meme where just like turn around to Donkey and shout, "Can you stop giving me new side quests for 5 minutes?" It kind of feels like that. But hello everyone. I think last time we discovered Branya and Seal, or Branya and Seal came from the same orphanage, and then something, I forget what else happened. Made it to AR 24, so advanced 4 levels off stream. We're almost halfway to 30, except that's not how it works because the amount of experience needed goes up. So we're probably like a fourth or a third of the way to AR 30. So let's just get to it. We got a lot of grinding to do. And game audio should be working. Game capture is not working. Wonderful. And I think I might have forgotten to start OBS in this room. 1 second. Oh, okay, we are here now. Zooming through space, as we should be. I do love this main menu. It is quite a nice main menu. Oh, hello, Thorax. Welcome aboard. Indeed, we'd be zooming. Okay. Gonna stop the side quest. I haven't done my dailies yet. It's been a busy day. I'll just do our dailies real quick. It is the same 4 dailies every single day. I'll just do them real quick. Defeat the Void Ranger Trampler. We go up the elevator. Oh yeah, guys, for those of you who haven't seen on Twitter, I got my C5 Chi-Chi today. So that was not nice. I had a spare 10 rolls of standard mana rolls, and guess what I got?
The truth of life and death revealed in sanctuary is but a vision.
Better than Mona. You know, I've only been playing this game since it launched, and I still haven't gotten the Mona. You know, could have given me anyone else. Game chose not to.
Rules are made to be broken.
One day, V will actually run Mona on her own banner. I hope.
Everything is ordained by the stars. So stars,
actually, wait a
give these
minute.
trailblazers your blessing.
Fighting is meaningless.
I did see some spoilers apparently in the next patch. There's gonna be a Mona event. So fingers crossed they finally give her a banner, her own banner, so I can finally get her. Like at this point, I don't even need her anymore because they've introduced so many more Hydro characters. So I don't even need her. I just want her because she's the only base 5-star that I don't have.
Let's make it quick.
Still.
I need to be brave.
Eliminating threat.
Fighting is meaningless.
Like I originally wanted her for my Ganyu team. And now I barely even use my Ganyu team. I don't even need her anymore. I just want her. For the sake of wanting her. Hopefully get Sarah soon. She'll be back. You'll get the 4 stars eventually, I'm sure. And over here. Is the only 4-star you don't have? Yeah, I know. I mean, there's not that many 4-stars. In the first place, there's fewer 4-stars. I think I'll get her eventually. Every time you roll for a 5-star, you get like 6 or 7 4-stars. So you'll get her eventually. I might. Oh, hello, Cole. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I said I'm frightened of the prospect. I might actually never get. Like, if we never run her on her own banner, then like the prospect of me never being able to get Mona is actually very real. Because I'll just keep getting Chi-Chi, and then even after I have her at C6, I'll just keep getting Chi-Chi. Like, there's no end. And the ride never ends. You just keep getting Chi-Chi forever. Once you're done getting Chi-Chis, there is only more Chi-Chi. Like, it could be someone actually useful. Like, Jean. Actually, like, who else out of a base 5 stars is actually useful? I do want Mona so much. Chi-Chi ain't useful till her C6 saves your Abyss runs. Okay, but Tommy, dying is not the biggest problem in Abyss. The biggest problem in Abyss is not having enough DPS to kill the enemies in time. Chi-Chi does not help with that, whether she's C6 or not. That's why she's bad. Like, understand in context, Chi-Chi is not bad because she can't keep her team alive. Because she's good at keeping your team alive. And that problem is, keeping your team alive is not what you really need in Abyss. Well, people build her as a DPS. What? No, like, she builds attack because she had her healing scales off attack. But she's a terrible DPS. Like, trust me, I tried to use her as a DPS, like a secondary DPS. She's terrible. She has no synergy with DPS whatsoever. Like, because her attacks are not elemental, and her skill does very little damage. So you're building her for like physical damage? With like crit? With like, yeah. With like crit and stuff. So you couldn't use her in like a super conduct team? But even then, the problem is like, she only has 50% uptime on her cryo skill. So she can only proc super conduct 50% of the time. The other time she's just banging on people with her sword. Alright, even up. I'm sure there's a plot here, but no one cares. Okay. To rot or to burn. Find the guide arranged by wild. Oh yeah! We're off to meet Svarog. That was our mission. Oh, what adventure level? I'm adventure level 24 still. Okay, can I level anyone? Can I level you up? I can level you up a little bit. Do I want to try leveling up one of these other characters? I don't think I should, because I don't actually have like equipment for them. Look is so cute though. Look at her. She's adorable. Like, Genshin does not have any characters this adorable, honestly. If I have to say. What are her skills again? This fire damage? And she inflicts burn. I think I'll stick with the characters I have currently.
This I really wasn't
So, the moles are...
Ah, that's right. It's me, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. What do you want?
Kiddo, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I will be your guide, friends,
Okay.
by order of Chief Oleg. I gotta say I'm a little upset at the thought of you choosing a toddler over
We
your
didn't
buddy's...
see you there, Sampo.
All right, don't get started. But I want to ask you something. Everyone in Wildfire knows the location of Svarog's lair. Why do we need you as a guide?
My specialty's in the field, perhaps. Wildfire may know where the base is, but have they ever been inside?
You've been inside?
No, but I felt my way around the outside and picked up more than a few
No.
clues. I can help you. Hey,
Let's
what
hope
are
you
you
can
trying to
walk
say?
the talk.
Name me someone above or below ground that walks the talk like Sempo Koski.
He's a very unique
My
character.
legacy will prove that Sempo Koski was nothing but a willing and
He
devoted
sounds like
servant
a
of...
Nick Family villain for a family action movie based on a popular...
Enough.
I guess
Jeez, we
that's
believe
the
you.
idea.
Stay-
He's supposed to sound like a villain, but like a kind of harmless villain. Not like a super dangerous guy, but like someone who's shady, but
This is
ultimately
Varog's
harmless.
I thought it'd be cold and lifeless.
Many vagrants are staying here temporarily.
Isn't it dangerous for...
No. Svarog may be ruthless, but he never attacks without reason. For those with no home,
Harmless until he gets the Chaos Emeralds.
if I
I
hadn't moved away
don't know
when
if
I
the game
did,
has that.
I probably...
It has Stellar. Maybe if you collect all 5 Stellarons, you can power the Infinity Gauntlet. What's over here? Nothing? Are these? Oh, these robots aren't enemies. They are friendly robots. Maybe a little Asta. Can I send her yet? Actually, wait. I need to ascend her. Because otherwise she's stuck permanently at level 20. Wait, how do I ascend her though? Base zone stagnant shadow. Oh, okay, it's at the bottom. I told you, Tommy, I don't have resources to... Also, wait a minute, what type is Sushang? He's physical. I don't need another physical. I already have 2 physical damage dealers. Sorry, Tommy. I understand that you like her, but this would not be good for my team comp. Okay, 3 physical damage dealers. I'm way too overloaded. I already have 2 physical damage dealers on my team as it is. 3 would make me way overloaded. Replace? No! I can't replace her. Oh! This also gives, Trailblaze XP. Oh, shit. Ice. Okay, I should bring ice. Like, Tommy, the fights here are hard enough without me purposely making it harder for myself. Why doesn't he play the game? Because it's in closed beta and he's not in the beta. So he can't. Ow. That's so not fair. How come he gets to attack at the start of the turn even though I did the weakness thing?
Let's go.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Let's make it
yeah. It is a skill issue.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Annihilate.
Go away.
Fighting is meaningless.
Tough luck running into me.
Let's go. Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
By the way, I'm running the
I need to
fights at 2x speed.
Hide.
In case you're wondering why everything seems faster than normal.
My turn.
Let's make it quick. Ha!
Eliminating threat. Stay
Ow.
back, Clara.
I've no interest in conflict.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah. I'm not afraid of
Should
you.
probably look into leveling her too. Okay, we got her. So is that enough? Also, wait, how much Trailblaze XP did I get out of that? Not a lot. I wonder how... Because I haven't been doing these... I haven't been spending all my resin equivalent, whatever it's called, in this game, so I wonder if I've been missing out on a lot of XP from that. Yeah, see, I only have enough XP materials to get one character to level 30. I could go and try to do the ley line. Or, sorry, the cocoon to get more XP materials. But, like, you get very little out of this. Like in Genshin, where the ley lines are frankly pretty darn useless. I'll bring Asta for this one. I did just level her. Oh, yeah, I can only do difficulty 2. Yeah, this takes so long, actually. Because it's like 6 waves each. I do not like it. I like Asta more because she's more like
I need to be brave.
an offense. Like both her and March 7th are defense. Are like oh my god. Both her and March 7th are supports,
manners, huh?
but March 7th is an offensive support. Or March 7th is a defensive support, while Asta is a offensive support. So I prefer Asta.
Oh, let's see.
More damage. More damage is usually better, especially in these games. Like, especially in MiHoYo games.
Stay back, Clara. Eliminating threat.
Fighting is meaningless.
And Asta actually does pretty good damage with her skill.
Just a scratch. Look out! Yeah.
I've no interest in
Oh, okay, wave 4.
Eliminating threat.
Huh? Let's go. Huh.
Fighting is meaningless.
Wave 5. See, this is actually... I really hope you add a way to speed this up. Because this is like...
Yeah.
You're fighting the same fight
I need to be
over and over again. It's really boring. Like, at least in Genshin Ley Lines, at least we change it up a little.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of use sad face.
Oh, let's see.
Does that make you sad, Tommy? Or are you just trying to mimic
Eliminating
Laura's tone of voice?
No manners, huh? Let's make it. Huh.
You just got her. Okay. 300 Trailblazer XP. That's... I mean, it's not a ton, but it's not nothing either. Okay, let's see. How much leveling up can I get from doing that? Okay, that's not terrible. Not terrible. Let's spend the rest of this then. You feel like these won't be so bad? I mean, yeah, there is an autoplay option for those of us with actually built parties, but like, well, I don't have an actually built party.
Of you. Look out!
Fighting is meaningless.
Multiples are the same way. I mean, I think it's just boring is the problem. It's like, it's not fun to play against.
Eliminating threat.
Autoplay is a bad sign for a game.
I've no interest in conflict.
Yeah. But like, it's like normally games with autoplay want you to autoplay, but at least so far, the game is difficult enough where like, you can't
Fighting is
use
meaningless.
autoplay. Like, I feel like autoplay here is probably meant for like, like once you are actually
Let's see.
built and leveled, and then you can just grind this daily tedious stuff.
Are you alright? Stay back.
Because it's actually not good enough. You actually can't do autoplay on anything yet.
Let's go. Yeah. Huh?
Oh. That normal attack did a lot more damage than I thought it would.
Look out!
I've no interest in conflict.
Huh? Yeah.
Stay back, Clara.
I'm not afraid of you.
She's got around there. Who's the girl that's in the suit? She is. Her name is Clara.
Eliminating threat.
She's like. She sounds very much like. She sounds and looks like an older adult queen.
Let's make it quick.
Sad adult. Actually, she's not adult. Sad teenager queen. With a robot. And no bombs. Where is that robot's pet human? Yeah, that's technically more accurate lore-wise, I think. She is Svarog's
Fighting is
pet
meaningless.
Huh? Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Let's go. Huh. Look out!
She was apparently raised by the robot. Yeah, so, yeah, I've mentioned, like, Svarog does all of Clara's fighting for her. Like, Clara does nothing
Eliminating threat.
on the battlefield. All of her attacks
No manners,
and abilities are just calling Svarog to do things for her. But yeah, Mihoyo did not want to have a
No interest
gacha
in conflict.
character be a robot, like a
Stay back, Clara.
non-waifu robot. So they just
Who invited you? Huh?
gave the robot a pet human and made you gacha for the pet human instead of the robot, basically. Oh, so these are our weeklies. Oh my gosh. This is actually a lot of stuff that I've been missing out on from not paying attention. That's okay. Do I have enough for a wish yet? Yeah, let's wish for that. Main time, 16 days, 1 hour. I assume that's like the length of the beta. Oh, I got a sample. What are the gacha rates? Like, they have to put the gacha rates somewhere, right? I assume they're similar to Genshin. They haven't written. I don't see them writing the rates anywhere. Okay. Now we can finally progress with the actual story. Wait, did I get? I will fill out that survey later. Okay. Main quest time. Robot settlement? Oh, hello Echo, welcome aboard. Oh yeah, of course samples playable.
Svarog's lair?
Many vagrants are staying here temporarily.
Isn't it?
Where do you hear this conversation? Yeah, I'm guessing they're not. I'm sure they'll publish. Like, legally, I think they have to publish it.
A heavy gate.
The gacha rates in the final game, but
Okay,
I guess
what's
because it's in beta, they're okay with not.
And sesame!
You can get away with not publishing the rates yet.
Is that a secret code or something?
It's an imaginary password that children like to use. And I don't think it's going to be of much use.
What about these clues of yours?
I was just
Did
about
you
to
spend
get
money in
into
the beta?
those
You cannot spend
before
money in the beta.
Miss March's colorful attempt. Luckily for us, I've already figured out the mechanism for this gate. They don't just let any Joe Schmo in and out of Boss Svarog's territory. I mean, if you want to see the big cheese himself, you need certification.
Certificate.
Correct. Only prospectors with the right certification can get in or out. These
Oh, so we have to
prospectors
find
collect
someone,
mechanical
beat them
remnants
up,
from all
steal
over
their
the underground,
certification, come
and then
back
bring
here,
them
and
to
then we can go through the
Svarog for
gate.
him to repair. Honestly, it's a very profitable little venture. If only I'd beaten him to it. They'd be calling me Sempo Bosky by now.
Time out.
You
Where do we
can't maybe
get
that's
this
why?
certification?
Probably.
Oh, that's simple. You see the robots over by the vagrants? Apart from them keeping a watchful eye on these hooligans, another one of their duties is processing.
Oh, okay, so we
Not a
we
clue.
want to become legit
I never had the
prospectors?
urge to go on a Svarog suicide mission before.
It feels like the people here are all under the supervision of robots. This would be
Hold still.
My design has been superseded by.
Hey, what are you talking?
Alas, this place is a bit of a mixed bag. Plenty of characters.
This has to be one of them.
It looks so.
Is it even awake in there?
It's oh yeah, the traffic light robots.
Initiating, scanning, verifying. Certification failure. Subject has yet to obtain access permissions. Launching processing.
Huh?
Launching stage 1 processing. Please listen to the following
we're getting
question.
quizzed.
Who is the reigning champion of the internal combustion engine ramp
What?
tournament?
Infernal construction what now? How would we know
Internal
anything about
combustion engine rap
Sampo
corner.
Gasky always knows that. Wait, what did it say again?
Aren't you supposed
Well, I don't know everything.
Please answer the following question.
88 degrees bedrock. Okay. So we're listening in
Listen up.
conversations.
This one's for all you internal combustion engine champion 88 degree light of the moon of a city of snow. Kid down below
Okay.
gazing up all alone.
Okay.
Launching who is
That is
the
very random.
correct and certificate
88
extend
degrees
my
bedrock.
right hand? Here you go. Why is this part of the... hey, ow, ow, ow!
I don't like rap, remember?
Great. Only.
Collect level 2 certification.
Protocol. Initiating. Scanning. Ugh, I'm so sick of repeating this.
Huh? What did this bucket of bolts just say?
Seems like this one's got a temper.
Ugh, let's get this over with. Did you get your first certification? If not,
You mean this?
yeah, whatever.
Yay.
Here comes your question. Listen up.
This gets pretty much of it. I don't
Riddle
skip
me this.
everything.
A microcrystalline
I
unit
just
should be connected to
want to
which
get through the
component?
quest. Also, is that like a rock just hovering in empty space? A microcrystalline unit should be connected to which component?
You don't know the end.
Okay, so we should listen in on the conversation.
How do you know? To make
Heat
this thing
sink
move
substrate.
again, we need to connect the microcrystalline
Oh, no.
unit to the operating.
If
Operating
you
brake
believe a word that's
module.
used, should be asking people. I saw him connecting a microcrystalline conductor unit to a.
Mara?
Logic control hub? Okay, well that
Yeah,
conversation
riddle
was
me
not
this.
helpful.
Huh? Ugh, now I have to do this. What are you doing? I meant
Huh? Me again?
there, one step left.
Aw, poor March.
Whatever the case, we'll need it to identify our
There's something wrong with this one.
Protocol. Initialization failure. Attempting system
Not encouraging.
Oh, now we have to fix
System
it.
restoration failure. Core module damaged.
Oh no,
External
of course,
threat
now we have to
detected.
fight it.
Threat elimination activated. Initializing
Putting a
combat
chip in
module.
motion and get lost, that would
Finally,
probably be
no
a good
more racking
idea.
our brains.
Fighting is meaningless.
Of course, there's suddenly 3 of them. Now we're in combat.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
No manners, huh?
Okay. Well, that's didn't take any
Learn how
damage.
Let me try and reset its system.
Certification system online. Please extend your right hand.
Why is it always me? How come it hurt even more than the other two?
At least the lines are voiced.
We can get in now, right? Svarog's certification system is no match for us.
This better work.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we didn't have to find anyone and beat them up. I'm just a robot. He handles out pretty easily, though.
Open sesame!
See? Not so bad having Sampo on the team after all, huh? Right? Chief Oleg knew all along that I...
Yeah, thank
I'll commend you to the chief. No need to waste your time.
All right. Well, let me issue a warning now. Everything from here on out is uncharted territory.
If you keep skipping,
must
we can't read all the
proceed
text.
with the utmost caution.
I not know everything that happens.
Now to set the record straight with Svarog.
Oh.
Let's get in there!
Fair enough.
Ooh, did anyone hear what I just said?
I will try to let the dialogue play out. Sorry, I just get in a rush sometimes. You know, not authorized to use the lift.
A gate?
Space anchor
It
activated?
looks like this gate has a more complicated structure than the last one.
Sampo, what is this? Huh?
And
Sampo?
he's gone.
Oh, where did he run off to? He was just here a second ago.
This isn't the first time.
Oh, hello,
That
traffic
same
light.
type of robot again. Oh, please don't tell me there's another round of processing.
Visitors for Svarog detected. Protocol initiating. Scanning. Verifying.
Who's a good boy? Here's your certification. We just want to see your master.
Oh, good plan. Treat the robots like guard dogs. How is that going to improve our chances?
Certification failure. Subject has yet to obtain access
What?
permissions.
What did we do?
Request
Let's go to all that effort for.
rejected. Visitors must acquire access permissions from Miss Clara.
Clara? Oh, the girl we saw in the Great Mine? We need to get permissions from her? What's she got to do with this?
Well, she is the boss's pet human. She's Svarog's family.
Huh, weird.
Don't
The
trouble
voice sounds
yourself about
familiar.
it.
Oh, the robot's voice?
We need... I don't know if this will work, but it's worth a try. Where is Clara right now?
Obtaining audio data. Please wait.
The energy core's bearing component is broken. If we don't
It's,
repair
it
it,
sounds pretty.
settlement
The
will
voice,
be
the robot
lost.
sounds pretty happy.
Timmy, I'm going back to Rivet
The
Town.
party members are not canon,
Recover some
unfortunately, Cole, just like in Genshin.
Guard the gate while I'm gone.
Recording recovery complete. Resuming execution.
I knew we had to go out and find someone.
She went back? But we were just there. Sounds like we better head over again.
Wait, you guys went sightseeing in another town?
It wasn't as fun as you think.
The town has danger lurking in every corner.
Indeed. And that little girl heading into the Fragmentum all by herself.
Are we sure she's by herself? I mean, she probably took an army of robots with her.
Even so,
Her strength belies her. What? It does? Because we've seen her fight, and she does no
You
fighting.
don't look so tough yourself. Well, let's find her. Svarog's not going anywhere.
Like, literally all she does is hide and cower.
Town. Where should we
That's
start?
a very interesting statement to
Claire
make,
said she
Rania.
was going to find components, right? Let's start with Nat's storage room.
Oh, hey, Huck, what are you doing here? Sorry to have kept you waiting. Well, it wasn't actually that long. As long as you're here now, it's fine. I've got some good news and some bad news. What do you want to hear first? The bad news. I told the rest of the moles about the plan, and Julian asked me to get some treasure for him. If we don't help him, he'll tell the old witch about our plan. The good news is that he's willing to contribute to our pension. Look, he gave me this gardening shovel. How dare he threaten the boss of the moles? Anyways, Julian has been a huge help to me. Consider this returning the favor. You know what? I just realized this is... Well, I didn't just realize, but I realized pretty early on that this is side quest stuff. And that, since I did the side quest off stream, none of you know what she's talking about anyway, so might as well just skip it. Because I'm gonna continue that off stream. Storage room and find Clara. Are the moles a bunch of children? Yeah. It's basically a gang of children. It's a Wally Street game.
isn't this the robot that was following Clara around?
These can openers all look the same. How can you tell them apart?
Shh. It's about to say something. Listen.
Initializing self-repair module. Initialization failure. Clara. In danger. Must protect.
In danger? What do you mean?
Workshop. Target must be eliminated.
Wait.
Well, that doesn't sound too
over at the
good.
workshop? Clara, she...
Not good. She's in danger. Quick,
Yeah,
let's
that
go over
was
to the workshop
predictable.
and check it out. I know the...
Told you, he's not strong. Oh look, big monster.
Just as we feared, there's something big over there.
Oh, she's actually taking a fighting stance. What?
Let's go. No need to fear.
Like that looks like a martial arts stance, like she's about to throw hands with it.
Stay back, Clara.
Speaking of Clara. What do we got? Ice. It would have been nice to be able to know the enemy's type before doing this, but it is what it is.
Hide.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
So here we go.
Who invited you?
Stay back, Clara.
Oh, that was not a lot of damage. It's not very strong. That's okay.
Yeah. Annihilate.
Oh, from Clara when she's a DPS.
No manners, huh?
Oh, from Clara when she has any attacks whatsoever.
Are you okay, Clara? Are you hurt?
Thanks, everyone. I'm fine. Just a few scratches.
You shouldn't be running around by yourself. It's too dangerous. What are you looking for here?
There's a fault with one of the energy supply units at the base. If I don't repair it soon, everyone at the settlement
I
will
wonder if this is the same voice actor as Cleve, at least English voice actor.
Try my luck here.
He sound very
Found
similar.
all the components I need, but then I ran into a monster. You guys saved me. I'll tell Mr. Svarog about it.
Speaking of Svarog,
We were planning on paying him a visit.
Huh? What do you need to see him for? I can pass him a message.
No. This time, we need to set things straight with him, face to face. Can you take us to meet him?
But Mr. Svarog doesn't like talking to others, especially Wildfire.
Don't I know it? But he's evaded communication with us for too long. This time, we have to see him.
yeah, Tommy, this is your area of expertise. Why don't you find out?
I know you're working
and let
hard
us
for
know.
the people down here, but Mr. Svarog doesn't trust human emotions. He only trusts his calculation results. So, I can't take you to see him. If Mr. Svarog and you had a fight, someone would get hurt for sure. Maybe even bystanders.
Listen, kid, you...
Clara, you said it yourself before, right?
Tommy's area of
Svarog's
expertise.
duty is to protect
Yeah,
the
he
underworld and
is-
preserve the civilization here.
He hunts down
We have the same
voice
wish.
actors
Why would he
and
refuse to
recognize
cooperate with us?
them across mediums a lot.
I know Mr.
Usually
Svarog.
I don't even need to prompt him, he
Affected
just
by
tells
other
me,
people's
even though I don't
wishes.
want to know.
He only follows logical judgments.
Hello, Puzzle. Welcome aboard.
Terrible things are happening on this world. Mr. Svarog thinks that the overworld will end soon.
What?
According to his calculation results, the strength of the underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster. His plan is to keep the underworlders
Look, it's not
away
your fault.
from
The
the
VAs have
source of the
exact same voice and
disaster,
everything they do.
so they can survive for longer.
I mean, it's your fault for recognizing
Is
it.
that just putting us in a cage? It's ridiculous. What difference does it make if our death gets postponed a couple of days? How is that better than putting up a fight?
See it as returning the favor, Clara.
I'll definitely return the favor, but not like this. If you don't mind, I still have important things to do.
Clara!
Well, mission
It's
failed.
no use, Zila. She's made up her mind. I could tell from her expression. We'll have to think of another way.
But why don't we just not bring Seal? She's the
That's
only
no
one
ordinary
from Wildfire.
So young and yet so stubborn? No.
Oh, sorry. Remember how things got after hearing voice lines hundreds of times?
She's incisive and determined.
You did not, Tommy. You did
Sharp
not see
contrast.
Avatar hundreds of times.
Did you
saw it like
really have
once.
to add that last part?
Also, as far as you can tell, the V is actually
Looks
not
like we'll have to get
huh.
past Clara. If we
So
want
she's
to
just
speak to
intentionally
Svarog.
trying to sound similar. If we can't even
Then good
persuade
luck
Clara.
persuading that mass of metal.
Clara mentioned Svarog's calculation results many times. The strength of the Underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster.
So, you think Svarog's logic has a hole in it?
No. His calculation is correct. At its current strength, it is highly unlikely that Wildfire would be able to resolve the problems stemming from the
Because you hear the
Stellar.
truth Polar's voice hundreds of times and the guy used the exact same
that
voice. It
calculation
was
didn't
not
take
the
the
exact
present
same.
situation
The
into
cabbage guy. Wait, was
There's
it
a
the
new
cabbage guy?
variable yet to be
Whoever it
added
was
to
in
the
Avatar.
equation.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna argue this. Weird, the new variable.
Precisely.
Okay.
If we can make Svarog believe in us, we can almost certainly
There's a trick
overturn the
minute.
result of his
Okay, yeah,
calculation.
I think I'm starting to remember now.
One
Yeah.
step closer to peace talks.
But that's
How
not.
can we get
That's
him
not
to
been
do
the
that?
only incident.
Showing him some of our photos wouldn't cut it, right?
There's always a way. But first, we have to convince Clara. I assume she must be on her way back to the robot settlement.
I'm just. So
Let's
I'm
catch
just
up
saying.
with her.
It's happened on multiple occasions. Tommy just randomly figures out a voice actor. Catch up with Clara.
She turned
Well,
that way.
after all that time we spent talking. Oh, now we can use the lift. It's usually more distinct ones. They all sound different to me.
Huh? Where'd
Like I
she
said
go?
before, Tommy has an audio fixation. You alone remember 10 different... I know, right? Oh, okay, this is another puzzle. What? Okay, that should do it then. Yeah. Easy peasy. Oh, hello, Elias. Welcome aboard. Glad you could be here today. Welcome back. What's over here? Nothing? And that was the path we used to get here. Do we have to fight these guys? I'd rather not if I can avoid it. Looks like we can walk around them. Hello, Clara. Welcome back.
Why
Am I liking the
won't
game? I like the game. It's a bit grindy,
Can't figure
as
it out.
MiHoYo games tend to be.
Oh, it's you.
I'd say the story so far, it's a little weaker than Genshin, but I think it's still good. You're the
Keep
underground's
saying that,
only
but
hope.
Are you repairing this installation, Clara? Hit a snag?
Huh? How did you know?
The dimensions and wear of these two roller components look very different from the rest of the unit. You must have only just replaced them. You replaced the damaged components, but the unit isn't starting up as normal. That's what you're trying to figure out, right?
Yeah, I fixed a lot of things before, but I never had to repair one as complicated as this.
Why isn't
so she's a
Svarog
mechanic.
helping you?
I don't want to disturb him. This installation was accidentally damaged by two of the vagrants. If Mr. Svarog
that's
finds
nice
out,
of her.
I'll get in
So
big
she's trying
trouble.
to cover for the homeless people. Was it really
You know,
an
Clara,
accident?
if you're too kind, people can take advantage of you.
I think I found the source of the problem.
Oh,
You
they
replaced the
probab-
rollers.
Okay, that's
but
what she
the
meant.
bearing is
They
causing
probably
a jam.
stole the parts,
And there's a misalignment.
and so it wasn't an accident.
You two, give me a hand. We should be able to fix it between us.
More fixing?
Oh.
I'm getting good at this.
We're using the power of muscle.
Can we really fix
Relax, we got this. Right, Don Hung?
You wouldn't figure Dong Hung, you know, like
Less
the
asking,
Eastern
more helping.
martial arts chi guy to be the mechanic in the group. You don't really like turn-based combat, but you're thinking of trying this game out? Oh, cool.
Whoa, it lit up. Thanks, guys.
No need.
Hmm.
We hardly lifted a finger.
I guess I don't mind the turn. I definitely prefer
Yes.
real-time
The people on the
action
outskirts
combat.
don't need to worry about heat
But the
or
turn-based
light now.
isn't. It hasn't been bad so far. It hasn't been super complicated. It's pretty straightforward. On the issue of Svarog,
I know that you're good people. You helped a lot of the injured in the mine, and you risked going into the town for supplies. If there's any other
Yeah.
way I can help you,
personally,
I'll do my best.
I very much also prefer real-time versus over turn-based.
How are we gonna convince her?
Point out the variable.
The variable is... our arrival! No outsiders set foot in the underground for over a decade. Clara, you're observant, right? Take a look at us. Do we look like underworlders?
Well, you do look very different from other people.
Right! That's because we're not from here. We've never been a factor in Svarog's
Only
calculations.
turn-based game you like is
And
Pokemon?
if those calculations are based solely on the
Pokemon is
strength of
nice.
the underworlders,
I wonder
then
what
the results
real-time
don't apply
Pokemon would
to
be
the
like.
present situation.
Wait, has there ever been a real-time Pokemon game? Or has it always been turn-based? Oh, I guess Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is... Well, I guess that's also technically turn-based.
When
It's
did
like turn-based in
Svarog
a
start
different
doing
way.
his calculations, Clara?
Is it
was
Legends for real-time?
a long time ago. The same time the underworld was
Is
sealed
that
off.
the one with
I
Arceus?
think.
Circumstances have changed since then.
I know it's
There's a
like the first
Silver
open
Mane
world
guard down here
one.
now. Is that
I
part
don't
of
know if it's-
Svarog's calculation?
Mystery
Not to
Dungeon is
mention
one
we're-
turn-based. I guess it is turn-based, but it's not like... I think it's a little different. Yeah, but it is turn-based.
There's
Not
just no
even
way that
from this
Svarog's
planet.
calculations would have included variables like us, you know?
Different planet? Don't treat me like a child. Those are just made-up stories that grown-ups like to tell. I don't...
They're not made up. Everyone only moves as they do.
Hey.
Yeah, I guess I
You
just feel
marked
like
that line,
because the turns
I believe them.
are so much quicker, so it feels like a. I know it's technically turn-based, but it just feels like it's a different kind of turn-based.
I know how you feel, Clara. You want new hope for the underground, but you don't want anyone to get hurt in the process, right? I also have doubts, but my gut tells me that March, Dan Hung, and she, they are the new hope this world has been waiting for. Let them meet Svarog, and let's see if his calculation result is any different. For you, for him, there's no harm in trying, right?
What's my favorite character so far? Design-wise, I really like March 7th. Overall, I'm a bit of a Bronya simp. I've always liked Bronya very much in Honkai Impact. I especially like adult Bronya in Honkai Impact. So I appreciate any game that gives me more of adult Bronya. The design, I very much like March 7th's design. We will bring change to this world. Putting a lot of faith in the MCs. I mean, what are we here for?
I'll take you to see
That's what
Mr.
we're here
Svarog.
for.
Really? Awesome!
I understand now. Trying to change Mr. Svarog's mind on my own would take forever. Even if I kept trying until I was all grown up, I don't think I could do it. And all the while, people would be getting sick, losing their homes, and fighting. Just like in... I don't want that to happen. If you guys really believe that you can convince Mr. Svarog, then I need to be brave too. Everyone, follow me.
Bronya,
Okay.
I didn't know you'd stick up
You
for us
follow
like
the
that back
pet
there.
women.
Well said.
Back to her master.
It was nothing, I just said what I truly felt.
I will also say, out of all the voices I've heard so far, the female MC's voice is really nice. I think she has the best female voice of the English voice actors. Okay, I think I need ice for this. Pablo's activated. Pablo's activated 2 out of 3. Where's the third? Where's the third? I'm getting nervous with that guy looking at me. Where? Do you guys see? No! That! Oh, I was trying to aim for the destructible object. Sad.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Stay back, Clara.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
Okay, they get sucked into an unnecessary fight because of the very silly targeting mechanics. You like seeing Himiko again? Yeah, I like that too. But unfortunately, I wish there were more Himiko. Because for some reason, even though they introduced her and Walton's a party, she just has no role in this story whatsoever. Where is that obelisk? I do not see it anywhere. Oh,
this will strengthen our position.
Oh. What? Why is it so far away? What? I feel like that's not normal. Like, it's not even close, honestly. Also, wait, did I hit level 25? No, I'm still level 24. Okay, I want to hit level 25. Okay, let's hit this guy. My opening chest does give adventure XP, so it's important that we do this. Even though it is technically also a distraction. But this fight's actually necessary. I don't have an electric type. You shield someone, doesn't really matter who. Actually.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Rules are made to be broken.
Am I gonna play ZZZ? I am not gonna play ZZZ. Cyberpunk is not really my aesthetic. Also, I haven't seen much about it. The designs in ZZZ have not... They didn't strike me as much as their other games. I guess it looks a little too cyberpunk for me.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
There's a maid with a lance. Oh, are you talking about there's a maid character in Lance? I didn't know that.
I need to be brave. Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
The boss here is pretty tough, actually. Ow! Holy cow, that was a lot of damage. You shield yourself.
Let's go. Yeah.
And I had no way to break his toughness. Oh my gosh. He just did half his health.
Annihilate.
I might actually lose this.
You can't run.
Stay back, Clara.
Tough luck running into me.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
Okay, I'll use her ult for the defensive bonus. You can shield yourself. And
Let's make it quick.
Ow, this is Not
Can't
good.
run! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Please break the toughness. Oh, it wasn't enough. Ow. Is this enough? Okay. This is like
are
my
made to be
one
broken.
chance. I can. Okay, no, that did not do enough.
Tough luck.
I think I lost this.
So this is...
I lost this. For sure. Oh, gosh.
My turn! Here! Go away! You can't run!
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go do that one later. Heck! He just did way too much damage.
Welcome back, Miss Clara.
Timmy, open the gate, please. I want to see Mr. Svarog.
Outsiders detected. Do you wish to permit access?
It's okay. They're all my guests.
Command received. Access restriction
I
terminal
don't
unlocked.
understand
Welcome
why
back, Miss
Clara doesn't
as
wear
guest.
shoes. It doesn't actually make any sense. Like, I like her design,
I'll leave
except for the
negotiating
fact
with
that
you.
she doesn't wear shoes. Let's go and see Svarog.
I'm back, Mr. Svarog.
He's just standing by himself
I
in the
see
open.
that the energy supply system is back online. Thank you, Clara. But why have you brought them?
Mr. Svarog, they want to talk to you about going to the surface.
Analyzing. Analysis result. Target does not belong to Wildfire. Background unknown. Classification unknown. You have arrived on Clara's recommendation. I will give you an opportunity to speak.
Oh, hey,
Thank
sounds
you.
like he's willing to communicate.
Is it an
time to
obvious no
smooth talk
shoes
him.
the best for snowy terrain? I'm assuming you mean that sarcastically. Can't believe traffic lights. Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, they have the two robots types are like motorbike, fist with grenade, and traffic light. The right was in response to traffic light. Yeah, I know, Tommy. There's no way you would say right to what Cole said. I know you well enough. We're not interested in stoking conflict. Okay, just throw out the Dan Hung line. We're here about the future of the underground.
An inadequate pretext.
You
You are
usually
not
walk
from
through
the
the snow with
underground.
slippers.
You have no right to
That sounds
represent
like a very
fellow
easy way to
humanity.
get frostbite, Cole.
Proceed with your central point. Do not waste this world's valuable time.
He cut you off completely.
Stay focused. Remember, we have to make him see that we're a variable in the calculation.
We're here about the Stellaron.
Stellaron. Searching database. Access denied. Discussing Stellaron with unauthorized targets. Prohibited. You are broaching a secret that lies at the heart of this world. A secret that should remain unknown to humanity. Reassessing targets. Threat index raised. I demand that you reveal your true intention.
As expected.
Ooh.
He knows of the Stellaron, but it's a
He
restricted
knows,
topic.
he can't tell us. Only recently you started wearing socks. That's not, I mean, if it works for you.
This far.
I'm just
Out
saying
with it
you
already.
You
Be
might
straight with him.
lose some toes
Everything
that way,
depends on
Cole.
it.
We want to bring this world's disasters to a close.
Historical records state that humanity has already made multiple efforts to engage with the Stellaron. Without exception, these efforts have been motivated by human greed, attempts to secure the article for a selfish end. As instructed by the architects, any attempt to engage with the Stellaron will result in grave consequences.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight him now, aren't we?
Target threat index
He's gonna attack.
critical.
What should we do? This is going from bad to worse.
Your powers of calculation suck.
Target
Okay, we'll just
hostility
insult him.
significantly exceeds base index. Calculation result remains unchanged. Peacekeeping protocol temporarily disengaged. Requesting extermination protocol launch.
Extermination? In the literal sense?
Peace talks are over.
So we have to beat him up.
Mr. Svarog.
Leave, Clara.
Clara, it's dangerous here. Find somewhere to hide.
Looks like we have to.
Prototype number 3. Monitoring automaton Svarog. Extermination protocol launch. Successful. Annihilation permitted.
Yeah, okay, boss fight time.
Stay back, Clara.
Okay. Hopefully he's easier than the... Oh my god. I should have brought Asta. I didn't know this would be a fight.
My turn.
So I'm coming in here with no burst. Let's shield him.
Let's go.
It's fire. He's fire. Wind. Asta would be perfect. But oh my god. This is gonna be hard.
Hide.
What?
More than that.
You can't run.
Oh my god, that was badass. What do? Do I attack big guy or... What is this? I don't know what the little guy does. Like, March 7th is actually just completely useless here. What happens if I lose this? Do I get a chance to change my party? I would really like to be able to change my party.
Let's make it quick.
My turn. Go away. You can't run.
Stay back, Clara.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
So much for the first law. Oppressive embrace, huh? Oh, that was enough.
How can you put up your best fight without a doctor on the battlefield? All of you, stay focused. I'm right behind you.
Huh? Oh, the fight's not over. It's
not
interrupted.
Guess you guys had a bad talk, huh? Luckily, Sampo's got your back.
Sampo! I knew you'd be involved somehow.
Base breached.
Oh yeah, he
Wildfire
did.
personnel detected.
Run away.
Assessing. All subjects are high-risk individuals. Commencing complete annihilation.
Okay, we're back in the fight. Oh! I get all my burst back.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
What happened on March 7th? March 7th is when they found this girl frozen in a block of ice. And because of that, he named her March 7th. Anime logic.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
No interest in conflict.
Oh my god, these animations are badass.
Tough luck running into me.
Why does he keep putting Clara in a ball? I don't understand. I guess he's trying to protect her, but... Like, she could just, like, none of us are attacked. Like, nobody here is gonna attack Clara, so he can just, like, let her run away.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick.
That did good damage. Let's attack the little arm again.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
Is that really the reason? Yes, that is really the reason.
Meaningless.
Oh, maybe it's just coincidence that he's targeting Clara? And he normally does it to any one of our party members? That could be it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stay back, Clara.
go away.
Stay back, Clara.
No interest in conflict.
That move is just so badass. I like it. You just points, like makes a cool pose, and then missiles come out from behind him.
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Okay, we got him.
Wait! Please don't hurt Mr. Svarog!
Aww.
Clara.
Mr.
cute.
Svarog can't fight anymore. Please. Please don't hurt him.
Clara.
It'd be funny, it's part of the finally. Only Clara, she's in the party. That would be interesting.
Mr. Svarog, don't push yourself any further. Can you tell them what you know? Mr. Svarog, you said you were willing to make all my wishes come true, right? My biggest wish right now is for everyone to work together. Like family. Recently, I learned something new. Calculation results can't always bring people happiness, even if the world outside the cage isn't beautiful. People still want to know what it's like.
Assessment system reset. Successful. Processing variables. Variable 1. Clara's request. Variable 2. Outsider's intentions. Updated assessment result. Transference of decision-making authority to outsiders. Outsiders are granted access to Stellaron intelligence.
So we did it?
Thanks to Clara, our strength has been recognized.
Without her, even if we defeated Svarog, there's no way he'd have given us access to the intel, right?
I hope his memory bank really does contain data on the Stellaron.
Is this it, Nat? Us? Wildfire? The underworld? Did we win?
No, Zila. Our battle. Their battle. It's just beginning.
It's just beginning. The end of part 1.
Finally.
I hope this isn't the end of the beta story. I hope we actually resolve this planet's story arc.
What's up? Nervous?
No. But I do have an aching feeling in my chest.
The truth can be heartbreaking.
I'm ready. Reveal the truth. I'm listening.
Oh, hey, look, he's
I
back.
have finished
To
collating
normal.
the Stellaron data and records. Do you wish to
Okay,
proceed?
big reveal time.
Requesting
Let's have
database
it.
materials cache, serial number 13175. Encryption level, highest. Request approved. Transmission.
This is the fruit of many years of research, Madam Guardian. The evidence is irrefutable. This so-called Stellaron is the source
Is that Cocolia? Or is it someone else?
The people
That
will
doesn't look
struggle
like
to accept
Cocolia.
this conclusion.
Oh, it says Old Guardian, so it's not Cocolia.
The almighty Elisa Rand activated this thing and triggered the eternal freeze.
It's the truth, madam. The truth won't change with the opinions of the people. The reports before you are the precious result of painstaking effort on the part of Belobog's greatest scholars. You must trust the weight of its conclusion.
I have never doubted you, Doctor. On the contrary, I am resolute in the face of this conclusion.
Oh, this is gonna be really stupid. I don't like this where this is going. This feels like it's going to go somewhere really, really
From
stupid.
the moment I took up this mantle, that voice, their voice, has made its home in my mind. I cannot shake them. I shouldn't be telling you this. Let's return to your research, Doctor. I'm afraid I cannot make these reports known to the public, unless...
Unless what?
Unless you have found a way to completely destroy the Stellaron.
I understand. In the name of
Wait,
preservation,
what? You can't reveal this to the public?
fulfill this mission.
Why? Exactly?
Cache number 13175.
Oh, okay, that's not the end, isn't it? There's more of that.
I don't understand,
Good.
Doctor. Why do we have to hide such valuable research results away? They're the work of a lifetime.
You're still young, child. There will come a day when you do understand.
What you were afraid of was headed for? That the Guardian would have a really stupid reason for not destroying the Stellaron and not revealing it to the public.
All the decisions
And I think it still might be headed there.
I just think it's a shame. Our research has hit an obstacle. Meanwhile, your results will be buried in the snow.
Don't be upset, child. You still have lots of time ahead of you. When you find a way to destroy the Stellaron, our efforts will have been worth it.
Cache number 2483.
Why is there a robot here?
During his life, this was Dr. Mearsheimer's personal robot bodyguard. I heard it's a prototype from the Great War. Since the doctor and his assistants passed away, it's remained here. It hasn't moved an inch.
Oh, I see. Let's start. We must unearth the doctor's research conclusions. All of them.
Madam Guardian, I've found them. All the documents are here.
Good. That'll do.
Madam Guardian, what should we do with the robot?
It would seem a great waste to destroy it. Find someone to reset its system, and then arrange for
So this is Svarog's backstory too. That makes sense.
The group is in need of a robot with defense
I
capabilities.
kind of understand not telling people if there's a problem the leaders don't have a solution to. It might be best to keep it under wraps to prevent the panic.
Yes, madam.
I don't know, because if more people know about it, then more people can help to find a solution. There's no particular reason only the leaders and a select few people who know about it can find the solution. And potentially anybody could find the solution.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
So if more people know about
These
it,
results must be
the
taken care
odds
of by
that
the architects.
a solution can be found greatly increased. If you have thousands of people working on a problem instead of just a handful.
Carry out your behest.
It's very arrogant to presume that only you
Transmission
can solve the problem.
So, the truth is clear now, right?
We were looking for a way to destroy the
It would
Stellaron
appear
all
that they
along.
never succeeded. Now only one question remains. Why would Kokolia exhibit such a sudden change in her attitude towards us?
Branya, are you okay?
I'm fine. I feel a little faint.
This must be a lot to take in for you.
Why, Mother? Maybe she wasn't aware. Maybe she...
I'm sorry. It's no use lying to yourself, Branya. It's time for you to make a decision.
Hey, can I have a word with you? I know that we'll need time to process this new information, but we have to decide on our next plan as soon as possible.
Next plan, we march up there and plant our
The furnace
foot
core.
up Kokolia's butt.
The path to the surface is close at hand now. Thank you. What you've done has brought new hope to the underworld.
Have you ever
Now,
noticed
we have
Svarog
to wait and
wears
see.
pants? Yes, he also wears a
But maybe
jacket.
this will lead to a new lease on life.
Your support came at the right moment, thank
Well,
you.
You should really be thanking Sampo. If it weren't for his intel, we wouldn't have made it in time. As Wildfire's leader, I couldn't simply look on while you fought on our behalf.
Huh? Huh? So you're the real chief? What about Oleg?
Oleg has always acted on my behalf. He helps me deal with all manner of problems in the underworld. Thanks to him, I'm able to make time for the people. I do my best to make sure that they have everything they need.
His creator wanted to make sure he was
I was
fashionable.
formulating a plan to deal with Svarog. Your arrival unraveled that carefully crafted yet rudimentary plan.
You're welcome. All in a day's work for a hero.
However, even though Svarog is no longer sealing off the furnace core, there's no way that a cold-blooded Supreme Guardian has used lies and tricks to keep the surface separated from the underground. As for Wildfire, we need more time to build up our strength.
With things as they are, you want to take a back seat?
No, but we need to wait for the opportune moment. In the meantime, I'm sending someone I trust to go with you. Didn't she tell you?
Is it Sampo?
In private, she insisted on accompanying you. Don't let her carefree nature fool you.
I will not start
She's
pronouncing
actually
it the same way they
and
do.
can read a situation like no one else.
I will not be influenced.
Zila is a talented scout and a quick thinker. She takes decisive action. She'll definitely be able to help you. Not to mention, you also have Branya now. You're right.
She got a big shot.
But with Zila by her side, I know she'll recover. Hey, when's the last time you got some rest? I heard that you've been on your feet looking for Svarog since Rivet Town. Health is everything. You won't be much use if you neglect yours. Let Wildfire take care of the furnace core for now. You head back and recuperate. If you're lucky, perhaps tomorrow you can return to the overworld.
New feature available, Cocoon. Intertwine paths. Oh. Oh, these are the domains. Okay, these are the domains for, like, weapon materials and stuff. And these are character essential materials. These are for equipment. And this is XP, weapon XP, and money. Okay. What image? Found another cocoon mutation. Essentially substances that emerge from the computer, blah 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 blah. Okay, did that get me to level 25? Yes. Good. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot about this. So this game's version of expeditions, this is cool because you can actually do expeditions for like domain stuff. So like these domain essential materials, you can actually send people, you can actually like do expeditions for them. Wait, what? Why is the time so different? Oh, I did. Yeah, okay. I've been figuring to do that. Oh. Let me check my messages. Nothing, just another satisfaction survey. Not good with farewells. Boulder Town. After this, I'm gonna go see Pom Pom and collect those level up rewards.
Well, now that we're done with that whole situation in the underworld, we can finally look for the Stellaron. But
Can we, though?
about it, I feel a bit bad
I mean,
about
it sounds
Clara.
like we already know where the Stellaron is, so we don't really have to look for it. We just have to... I mean, we don't know where it is, but the Guardian evidently
You tried your best to persuade him. It's my fault for not preparing better for such a situation in advance.
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it. Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out. All in all, the mission is going super smoothly.
But we still have a lot left to figure out.
Where's the Stellaron? Why does Cocolia have it in for us? Who is the Sampo character?
Exactly. We don't even have the Stellaron's coordinates and location. Cocolia's sudden change in attitude is also very curious. We still haven't put all of the pieces together.
Actually, I've been having some
I
dreams.
remember you mentioned.
You told that her mouth started about the voices.
All three
wow.
dreams were the same.
I did not press anything.
And
That seems like a
other
bug.
voice.
Let's just skip that line. That time it wasn't me.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random. If there is some meaning behind them.
Of course there's meaning.
Because...
It's dreams. In fiction, there's always meaning behind them.
That's my hunch. But I have no proof.
Well, then that's as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground? After all this talk, we're still back at square one.
We solve a puzzle one piece at a time. Let's get some rest. We'll talk to Wildfire tomorrow and get to the bottom of this. Also, there's still one more key character we haven't talked to yet. Her connection to Cocolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
Bronya. Wait, I don't think this is the character. Gertie. He was so nice to us. Haha, that's true. Although Oleg usually looks quite serious, he takes good care of everyone. Well, you must be exhausted after running around the whole day. Take a rest in your room. I'll bring the food over when it's ready. You are very nice. Ha ha ha, you're welcome. We're all friends now that you're staying at the Goth Grand Hotel. Oh, I almost forgot. How do you find the bed and pillow? And what about the room temperature? Is the Geomero furnace working fine? If you need anything, please let me know. We would like to have a rest.
I've heard from Wildfire that you helped
Now,
resolve
why
the
is
whole
this line
situation
voice?
with Svarog. Amazing. It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
I suppose it would be good to get some sleep. Do I get more dreams now? Go to bed. A wave of tiredness comes over you, reminding you that you haven't rested in a long time. Even the most terrible dream won't wake you up this time.
Over there. See that?
Oh.
That used to be the worst street in Rivet Town.
I feel
And it's
like
also where I grew up.
we should have let the loading screen
My friends and I
last for a
used to
little
wander
longer,
those streets,
so we didn't have to
thinking about where
see
to
all of
find our
that
next
stuff
meal.
load in
That is,
in front of
until
us.
Chief Oleg
That was
called
very
me out and
immersion
took me to
breaking.
the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
That sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld
You
is
just like,
difficult.
let us
I shouldn't be
yeah,
speaking
that was
so lightly.
that we could have definitely done that better.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
What I meant
Here's
was...
what, I'm not allowed to talk about immersion as a VTuber. I will talk about
kind
immersion
of
as much as I
envy
want.
Zila.
Also, it's spelled IMMERSINON.
For as long as I can remember, my days
not
have been
spelled
an
with
endless
E.
cycle of studying,
Hole.
etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Bronya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya. Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt
Ladies shouldn't use this
when
kind of
every
foul
choice and every
language.
goal has...
No, I can't. But more importantly, what kind of foul language were you using?
More important, I knew Seal would pick up on that.
In the name of the Architects, I shall stick this spear
Did
into
it
your
get the red line
nostril.
of death? Must be a word somewhere. In the name... What? That's not that bad.
That's it? Oh, that's nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
No, that won't be necessary.
It'll be better than poking people's
Yes.
nostrils, at least.
I shall stick this spear up your
I never
nostril.
thought that
I'm going
I'd
to
be
borrow
here
that.
having a heart-to-heart with the future guardian.
Seal teacher Bronya
As a
how
kid,
to say the
I
F word.
didn't meet
Oh,
many people
no.
who lived in the overworld. I
Not
only
in my
heard
Miloyo
stories from
games.
the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
I've heard from some Silvermane veterans that before the orders were made to seal off the underworld from the overworld, there was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the
Why
same
are we-
festivals.
We're just looking at some random monsters
Even though times are different
just
now,
lying around there.
things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people, these precious things must certainly still connect us all. If there is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds, we can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided, when we could stand side by side against the Eternal Freeze and the Fragmentum.
I'm
Don't you
not
know
like
monster
you.
watching? No, not really.
I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
Thank you, Zila. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which, what are you going to do next? What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but as long as I am the Guardian's successor,
I mean,
those truths will come out sooner or later.
I don't.
But why does
I
my
don't
mother
think.
have
I mean, it wasn't anything too
Why does she want
earth-shattering
me to
for
hunt
her.
down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It just...
I mean, it was
I
like a
thought it
big
over.
secret, but
There's only
not
one
exactly
thing I can
anything
do.
world-shattering.
Go
It's-
ask her
It just
directly.
means that her mom was keeping secrets from her, but that shouldn't be too
Hold on,
surprising.
you're not really going, are you? Alone? You can't. This plan is...
I've already thought it through, Zila. I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change. Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head on. Even if...
Bronya.
This is for you, Zila. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I understand.
Uh-oh.
You've made up your mind,
Now we have
and
to
there's
go up
nothing
there
I
and
can say that will
rescue
change
her.
it. But remember this. If you run into trouble, I will come to save you, no matter
Okay,
what.
they're friends now. That's good. Oh, hello, Merlin. Welcome aboard. Oh, this is Honkai, but it's not in Honkai Impact. It's Honkai Star Rail. So there's no impacting. There's
I
only
just didn't appreciate how
railing.
nice it was at the time.
Choo choo.
Very nice.
Also, have you guys noticed it is really bright in there for
That was a good sleep.
being underground?
I should go.
Oh, I didn't actually see what you were gonna say there.
Took you long enough, sleepyhead. We've been waiting all day. I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up. You either keep getting up in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable.
So basically,
You
the
gotta work
main
on your
character
teamwork.
here has a VTuber sleep schedule.
Did you have a dream again last night?
I dreamed that Hook and Pom Pom got into a
That's
squabble.
weird. I bet the conductor won, right?
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss her next move.
Thank you,
See
Atanashi.
if they have any new discoveries.
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground.
Is this on? Yeah, I was referring to the stereotypical VTuber sleep schedule. Some of us may have normal sleep schedules, but everybody knows at least one VTuber with one of those sleep schedules.
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Bane of Svarog, the big hero of the underworld. And the other big heroes, Dan Hung and March 7th.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
She has a bunch of other things to attend to, so I hope you don't mind talking to this old man instead. I speak on behalf
I forgot how the non-playable characters
By the
don't
way,
get
sorry for keeping that whole
moving
thing
lips.
about her being the actual leader of Wildfire.
Not as much as you've been trying to wake up at 6 a.m. for weeks now? No, why would you? Why would you try to wake up at 6 a.m.? Why would you want to wake up at 6 a.m.? It doesn't matter anyways.
I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent, as you surely have noticed. She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely.
So you have more time in the morning?
I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
Is there anything in particular
I
you
brought you
need to
down.
do in the
I
morning?
can take you back up. Free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core.
And why do we need you?
Well, for my sparkling companionship, of course.
Yeah, so
I jest,
why not
I
just leave?
jest. The path has been blocked for over 10 years, and very few know how to get through. That's where I come in.
Ugh, enough chatter. Just be a...
Okay, I did not skip that.
Hold
that
on.
was that just
What
happened on
about
its own.
Tanya? Why isn't she here?
You want to punch him? Oh wow, you already don't like Sampo, huh?
She already
I
went
guess
back.
he's not meant to be a very
She has
likable
something to
character.
settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
Wait, I thought the whole point of Sampo coming with us was that we don't know how to get back up. She left without Sampo?
Ugh, enough about Sampo. We need him for this trip. And we can still get rid of him.
Wait a minute. Are Sampo and Seal related? I really hope they're
Miss
not.
Sela,
But
I'm
they
still here,
kind of look similar. I mean, the way they don't treat each other like siblings, so I'm gonna assume they're not related and
Rania
that
told me to
resemblance
give
is
you
just coincidental.
She left us a letter. Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
Stop overthinking and just open it.
Dearie, March, stand home. By the time you read this letter, I should have returned to the overworld and be on my way to see my mother. I apologize for not telling you of my plan. I was afraid that you would strongly object, which might sway my resolve. Madame Cocolia raised me up, and I will never be able to repay her kindness. She taught me countless life lessons and virtues, as well as how to defend Belobog and his people. Even though she has lately made certain decisions that puzzled me, I can't let go of all the precious memories I have with her. I must communicate my point of view and thoughts to her honestly, and seek to arrive at a mutual understanding with her. This is my goal as a daughter, but also my responsibility as a Silvermane guard. I'm aware of the risk I might face on this journey, so if I fail to win my mother's approval, or if something happens to me, please forward this letter to the Landau siblings and ask for their help. Serval and Japard are honorable people with enormous power in Belobog, and I have complete faith in them. They will undoubtedly dedicate their efforts to supporting you in their search for the Stellaron as long as they seal my seal and handwriting.
Brother and
You might
sister
be,
Landau.
I hope your
I
faith
know
is
the
not
brother
misplaced.
must refer to Japard, but who could the sister be? Oh, Serval! So she's Japard's
You either
older
didn't
sister.
know. Absolutely not. I mean, actually, there's just like zero chance that this seal with her personality would ever date anyone like Sampo. Like this rough and tumble, I'ma punch you in the face seal would absolutely hate a coward like Sampo. How very Actually, I have no idea who Serval is.
Blonde, tall, good looking.
Serval was the
Sure are something else.
shop lady that we met,
Sampo,
who looked really cool.
do you know the Landau siblings?
Landau. Yeah, we're old friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister...
She's the opposite attract.
Today's supposed to be a day of
don't
celebration, so
think-
let's not talk about it right
I'm
now.
pretty
We
sure
can
that's
set
not
out a
actually
date.
true.
Just come find me when you're ready.
Opposites may See, opposites may attract briefly, but they also divorce really quickly. Unlock after reaching Trailblaze level 24, or I'm already Trailblaze level 24, so should also already be unlocked. Yeah, it is unlocked. Return to the surface. Is it serval? Like the Sugois or... I mean, that is her name. I think. But I don't know what serval that is.
Well, my friends, are you ready to head
Opposites
out?
attract secas on magnets? I mean, yes, it is true for magnets, but it's also said about personalities, which I don't think it's being said because
Wonderful.
of magnets.
Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a lot of steps to climb.
Really? It's all stairs? There's no elevator?
Mother, I have returned.
Bronya, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Cybus right now. Sorry, Mother.
Kimono friends? Oh, I've
I'm
not
fine.
seen that anime.
I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
People are just like magnets. People are not like
The
magnets.
underworld.
People are nothing like magnets.
I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
Dun dun dun!
I'm listening. Go on.
Oh, wait. They have the same earrings. That's cute.
It is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog, Mother. You've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day.
What's
Such is
everyone
the burden of
eating
being
today?
guardian.
I had a pizza.
To carry
That was
these
nice.
secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough!
Uh-oh.
Arrogant. Ignorant.
Yes, of course it didn't go well.
You nearly glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the
scum.
audacity to
She's calling
question
them
my
scum now.
orders. Guards! Take Bronya.
They are not scum. My entire life. Everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. Tell me what
Yeah, you tell it to
exactly
her.
it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why?
Because she's getting mind controlled by the Stellaron. Like, we know that.
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just...
You had some biscuits, some
Didn't
cakes, some
expect
cheese
it would
sandwiches,
be so
spaghetti, and
soon.
banana. That's good. That's
You want to know
more
why
varied diet than the
I
rest of
gave
us,
those
apparently.
orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're ready to learn the truth?
Yes. I am ready. Mother.
Then come with me, Bronya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
Oh, yep. Now she's also gonna get mind controlled. Is the Stella thingy just a Reaper artifact? Apparently. Although it's considerably more powerful than a Reaper artifact, since I don't think a Reaper artifact has the power to freeze an entire planet.
I forgot what fresh air tasted like. Oh, wait,
Where do we
I
go
haven't finished
now?
yet. Alright, let's go. Where's our next stop?
Also, we're in the middle of a city.
Find
How
somewhere
fresh
to
can this
get our
air
feet up.
be?
As long as it's not
I mean, it's
garbage
probably
like
fresher
Tokyo.
than underground, to be fair.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he...
We should hide in plain sight.
No
To the
way! The
hotel.
boss will recognize us. Plus Silver Don hung. Wait,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
not a
it'd be
great
best
idea.
to pay a visit to Serval.
So you think we should avoid Japard for the time being, right?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Branya's letter,
It's like not
he'd be
mind
walking
control,
right
so I
into the
think
lion's
he's hidden.
den.
I mean, sure, but it's still a city.
Sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's
It's
workshop
not exactly
then.
solar punk down here. I don't exactly see a lot of green.
But we must keep a low profile. We're still wanted fugitives.
What's wrong?
Yeah, don't you
Eva?
just hate when someone tries to
Nothing.
mind control you?
Just a little... The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The overworld and the underworld. We've...
Also, wait, where is
I'm
March
okay.
7th
Let's go.
and Dan Hung in this
There's so
picture?
many
It's just,
Silvermane
why is it
guards on
just
patrol.
MC and Sue?
Is it usually like this?
No.
Here we are
I
walking
don't
around in
remember the
broad
security
daylight,
being this tight
right in
last
front of
time.
the soldiers that are trying to hunt us down.
Might have something to do with us. The Supreme
Yeah,
Guardian.
maybe a little.
Shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
It's the radiator
I
fixers.
remember. The three outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city? Do you know the Silvermane guards are looking all over for you?
The MiHoYo game with the modern city? I mean, I wouldn't really call this a modern city. It's more like early 1900s.
All right, you'll be safe
Kinda
here.
looking like.
My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and...
Oh yeah, so
barely
this was
anyone
Serval.
comes in. Just what crime did you commit, exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're
That's
patrolling the
cute.
whole city, and everyone's in a panic.
Oh,
Looks
we
more
just-
modern than Honkai. What? Tommy, Honkai is futuristic. She's actually called Serval? Yeah. I told you, her name is Serval. Like,
Not
Oh.
yet, March.
that's what you meant.
Rania said we
guess.
could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Kokolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects.
Oh, good.
I refuse to stand with her. I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Kokolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details.
Do you know Kokolia well?
You could say that. We were like sisters once, inseparable. Of course, that was all before she became the Supreme Guardian. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and
I think
play
Honkai, in
music.
fact, is probably closer to present day
carefree
than
existence. If I'm not
this town,
careful, I'll
anyways.
start boring you all with sob
Like, I
stories
think
of the
you'd be
past.
very hard pressed
Let's
to.
get back to you guys. If long lost Branya told
Well,
you to
never
come
mind.
here,
You
you
could
must
probably
have
find
something
some
important
towns that look like this in Europe, but
You can trust
probably
me.
not elsewhere.
I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
We may as well tell the long and shorts of it from start to finish. So I knew. And so I felt like when we were introduced to Serval earlier, she felt her introduction felt very random.
Try not to embellish
So I
the
guess it
facts.
figures that I feel like she could have been introduced into the story better, but of course they would bring her back. She was more important in the story than as just a random shopkeeper we meet once.
So that's what's been happening.
Well, Europe is what you were
I wonder we hadn't
well,
heard from
The
Bronya.
thing is, Tommy, like, no one makes new buildings like that
After all these
anymore.
years in isolation.
They look the way they do because those buildings are all like, 100, 200 years old.
I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Seela
And
here
then,
as
so they're old buildings, they're not modern buildings, like, they
Stellaron.
exist today. In the same sense that, like Roman ruins still exist today, but they're not modern, they're old.
When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I was researching the Stellaron. I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything.
Oh, so she was a researcher. So she knows.
Only a very few people in Belobog know of the existence of the
You wish
Stellaron.
people made new buildings like that?
Those that do would
I mean, there's a
never
reason we
associate
don't
it with the
build
Fragmentum
old
or
buildings.
Eternal
We don't
Freeze.
make buildings like that anymore because it's really expensive and it's not. They're not that good.
The architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned.
You didn't pick that up?
Maybe
Man,
I
your
should be
intuition is
thanking
not great,
Cocolia.
huh?
All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure.
How much do
I
you know
figured
about
out that the
Stellaron?
Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's a shame that the architects ejected me before I could discover that the source of the Fragmentum was the Stellaron itself. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never even set eyes on it. My research was all based on historical data and lab simulations. Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application,
So we can do better than a
I
metal
received
and
my
concrete
punishment.
box?
It was obvious
Yeah, you can do a
that somebody
curvy
didn't want my research
metal
to
and
continue.
concrete box. Do you know what
Cocolia-
Cocolia's end goal is?
It's been so many years since we last spoke. We were great friends once. There was nothing we wouldn't share. She
I'm
became
just
a
staring at those
completely
gears in the
different person on
background.
the Supreme Guardianship.
They're
The
kind of
convictions
hypnotizing.
she once held, her enthusiasm. It was like they were drawn out of her by some. She gave the order to expel me herself, and
I see. Cole, I see your taste in
I never
architecture
understood
is
that
just
behavior.
like your taste in everything else. Like usually, yeah, the shadow's flickering on two of them
Sometimes I
here.
even wonder
I guess they need to work on the shaders a bit more too.
Is that possible? Perhaps there's a single guardian consciousness that gets handed down
Oh
from
my
generation
gosh.
to generation.
The Guardians are the
Real
Sith.
Cocolia has already vanished. Is she being compelled by
Strike
previous
me down
generations
with all your hatred,
such
and my
baffling
spirit
decisions?
will flow into you.
Who knows? But this might make for good songwriting material.
Can we talk to
Japard? Not a chance. He's a decent guy, but also famously uncompromising. For my brother, orders are more important than anything. Even if you stuck Bronya's letter to his
Yeah,
forehead,
I knew
he
Bronya was
wouldn't be
putting a
swayed.
little too much faith
You need to choose your
in
words
one of
carefully
them.
if you want to persuade him of something. It might be best if I talk to him. Though, I'd need a strategy first. Yes.
Do you know where the Stellaron
I never
is?
observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough
Oh,
location.
so we know where it is, so we just
According
go
to the
there and
survey
take it,
results,
right?
the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
We must locate
Oh,
it
so
as
it's
soon
close
as possible.
by.
Ideally before Cocolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough.
Oh, there's
the
gotta
area
be
to the
some
north
obstacle.
of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first. Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of Fragmentum to deal with.
I feel like we can deal with the Fragmentum.
It's different from the underground towns you described. The Fragmentum there has quite literally torn everything to pieces. There's no sign of life, despite the monster.
I mean, isn't that what we deal with on a regular basis?
Us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go
Why don't we go back in space and get Welk and Himiko? They've just been sitting there the whole time. Why can't they help?
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great.
Can we get Serval a trial character now?
Less scary.
Probably not. We haven't gotten any other trial characters in this story so far.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then.
Brainwaves at
There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.
Oh, you. Head out with Serval. This might be a good time to end the stream, actually.
Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around today. Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him.
Wait, was there something like a knock on the door or something?
Shepard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Come on, lady, could you be any worse an
Things
actor?
are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. I was expecting more competent acting from her.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
Oh my... She's such a bad liar. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just assumed that she would be like a liar.
You don't
but she's
normally use my full
really
name.
bad at it.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
Brosif? No, why would you say Brosif?
You
Why
can
would you
call
do
me
this?
whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside
Okay,
the box.
Brosif.
Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something.
Okay, now she's suddenly
Leave it
now
here.
is natural.
Take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown
Wait.
up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
So, like, all the characters so
Don't
far
say
have had, like,
that.
semi-transparent hair.
Forget
But
it.
Japard's hair
If I don't tell
is
you,
not
Kayla will.
transparent. You can't see his eyebrows through his hair. Okay, maybe a little bit?
Last night, Lady
It's
Bronya
kinda hard to
suddenly
tell.
appeared. She entered Klepoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
I mean, we kind of were just wandering around in public, so we were not doing a good
That's
job.
how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she alright?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klepoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she
Are we
returned.
really just
more.
hiding here? I mean, what? We're in plain sight. Literally. Like, he could just turn his head a little bit.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
Transparent hairs are less SFG,
Really
apparently.
does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think...
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible.
Liner.
So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not? How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Okay, well, at least
Never
he
mind.
arrived at a...
This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Of course he knew something was up, but at least he found a good he came up with a good excuse
Those
for her,
intruders.
so...
I wanted to ask, what crime have
So
they
Jafar, No.
They're plotting
I'm
to
not even
overthrow the architects.
read the rest of
and bring
that,
harm to
Tommy.
the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Kokolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian. But this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be
Whatever,
going.
bro, Sif.
Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
Okay. Oh. I will talk to her.
I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
Hey, March 7th.
I almost
No
lost my
breaking the
cool
fourth
when he
wall.
went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klipoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission.
The music is quite dramatic. It was quite a dramatic
Rest assured,
moment.
Kokolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Kokolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
Is Jafar going to the
Didn't you hear
Silverman
him?
Guard restricted zone?
He said he needs to take care of a few matters in the city first. If we're fast and... Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Kokolia will be out of options.
Okay, sounds like a plan. For next stream. Hang on. Level 25. Messages. Oh, Pom Pom. You there? Nope. Something doesn't feel right on the express, like there's something I can't see. Come back and see you. I'm like, oh. Oh, some forgotten hall? I guess something else we just unlocked? Sounds like something we can figure out next stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in for today's Honkai Star Rail stream. I will be continuing it next Wednesday. Next week will be the Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule, and now Sunday. I suppose I might as well start scheduling these Star Rail streams on a more regular basis. But I'm not sure when. It'll probably still be a Gorilla stream. I don't know if I'll be able to stream earlier in the afternoon yet. We'll see when we get there. Hopefully I'll be able to stream it in the evening at least. But yeah. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again next week. Oh, hey Levy. Thanks for dropping by, even though I'm ending the stream right now, but thank you very much. I hope to see you all again next week. Until then, have a good night, everyone. Sleep well. Good night.